We'll get those started for game number 2. Spawning here, though, in the Go4Sc2 finals, playing in a best-of-5 ZVZ. It is in the top left corner. The Blue Zerg player from Team Liquid. Give it up for Snute.
And spawning in the top right from the team Dignitas, he goes by the name of Tefel.
So, of course, Snute has played a lot of ZVZs today. We got to watch them earlier. Unfortunately, this is all one big amalgamated broadcast, and you guys got to see some WCS games before this. A bit of a hold in the tournament, but you know what? Tempo and I said, we don't want to leave you guys hanging. Who wants to sit around for an hour idle? Let's catch some more high-quality StarCraft 2, and that's what we got here in the Go4Sc2 final. So, Tefel's ZVZ is nothing to be scoffed at. He is a man who does enjoy his roaches. We'll see if he gets a chance to use them, though, because everything we've seen out of Snute today, I know you weren't casting with me earlier, but I know you watched a couple of those games where this man likes to use Zerglings. He's very good with the aggression.
I used to think he was such a roach kind of guy, too, as well, but using those Zerglings, the early game as well. I'm wondering, what do we see out of Snute here? Will he change his ways, or is he just practicing this new style or something?
Well, Snute is also, as much as we've seen him use his lings early today, he's also a man who does like gasless styles of ZVZ, and he's one of the few people who can really pull it off. If Tefel's going to come at him hard and Snute has to play defensive, man, he's proven today at least he can hold. He can hold, and they can hold again. But that may not be the case. Again, Tefel is a player who has changed things up quite a bit in recent days and may just end up going for something like YOLO Mutalisks, even though it's not really what he's known for.
Yeah. Well, no, we see the first variation here, though. Obviously, I think we do see the pool first from Tefel, and the hatch first was here from Snute. Gasless still for Tefel. Nope, he's going to put down a gas right now. And Snute does a pretty much standard. Not going to go for that gasless this time, but it just seems to be that 15 hatch, 17 gas, 16 pool.
Yeah, a lot of the times you come to these weekly cups, and for those who don't know, like these guys, they fight enough on ladder as is, then they fight each other in the semifinals, the quarterfinals, and the finals a lot of the times in these cups. And Snute and Tefel are definitely familiar with each other's play style. And I think the reason Snute's going to be going for this earlier gas, and not really necessarily gasless, is not just because it gives him the option of being aggressive if he can, but more importantly because it's defensive purposes. You're going to need banelings if Tefel's going to come at you early.
Yeah, he may be just playing to his opponent as well. I've seen a lot of... I love watching Tefel, man. Like, yeah, he's just like, you know what? I'm just going to make lings right now. Like, I don't even care.
Well, I'm just curious, actually, because I don't know, you're kind of like trying to be like Mr. Zerg badass over there on your own stream. Do you oftentimes study people from like North America, like as the focus? Do you look at Korean builds, or do you look to Europe for inspiration?
I've actually, I just watched like different casts, so it wouldn't usually be anything specific. But I know, I forget, somebody had posted a pack, like even like a replay pack, kind of a relatively unknown North Americans, like stuff like, I guess I have more so looked at North America, but like when I'm watching games, I try to look at that Korean style too, because I don't know, it's so, so many different styles that different people do. And I'm trying to just get it all.
I really like this baneling nest coming out of Snute, by the way. I believe that's a full wall off towards the ramp, and he can hide the queen behind it too, so creates this really long way that Tefel actually has to run around the mineral lines and through it to get up to the main base.
Yep. Yeah, it seems like we don't see a baneling nest here from Tefel. He just got the speed, not gonna rush out that. He's gonna put a spine crawler down here though. And I don't know, this is okay, so it's an evolution chamber here coming out here from Snute. And I'm wondering if he's going to go for some crazy...
It's got to be the Carapace. You see double evolution chamber if it's going to be anything else most of the time.
So he'll get the Carapace, and I wonder if he's just going to do some crazy timed ling attack. Just get a bunch of lings and veins and then attack. Rather, I don't know if he would decide to go for the all-in or just, kind of transition into that layer.
Well, I do like Carapace attacks, especially when your opponent's banelings. It of course allows you to survive that baneling hit, makes you a little bit more robust, and there's no better feeling. Like, and I've done this a couple times too, like just kind of screwing around with random, where you get that 1 health baneling from the Carapace, you make it into a baneling and it's full health, and you're like, oh yeah.
Yep. It's a really good feeling. So yeah, 14 lings are on their way here from Snute. And it doesn't seem like Tefel is going to be making any. He actually is making 6 drones and going right into that lair. And I think that Snute is going to actually do some kind of crazy timing here. I don't know if he's going to continue to produce lings, but this is actually going to go and hit before the Carapace is going to hit. So it's not like he's just trying to set up this one attack.
Tefel's third's gonna get canceled here. I don't think Snute has seen it. Oh, there you go. Now he's seen it. Tefel sees the Banelings coming in. Of course, he's gotta be careful with his own Banelings. It takes 3 Banelings to kill a Cocoon, not 2 like it would for a Baneling. So a little careful here with the control. Does decide to detonate 1. Might go for 2 and try and get all of them.
Oh, guess a lot of those cancels there. A lot more 14-lings are gonna be here on the way from Snute, but also 20-lings are coming here from Tefel. So I think that if Tefel is able to hold this third and actually deters all of this aggression from Snute,
this is going to be...
he will be setting himself up for a really good late game.
This is going to come down a lot to control right now. Both players are trading out quite nicely. No one's really making any big mistakes. No Zerglings running into 1 Baneling. No 3 Banelings for 2. It's been 2 for 2 and pretty good trades so far. More Banelings morphing in for Tefel, but Snoot's going to have 4, and he's barely going to have 2. Looks like 3 are about to come down from the main, and Snoot's focusing on the Lings instead of the Banelings. Both players are going to collide like crazy in tempo. This is just madness.
This is madness. The connections, like you're saying, are really, there's not like one big connection that is like, oh, sucks for him, but it does look like Snute is going to be taking his third behind this, but Tefel is really good. He has his lair on the way. The infestation pit is going to be his choice, as well as a roach war. And keep in mind that Snute has not even started his lair.
That was a small hit right there, but those 3 Zerglings for that 1 Baneling is actually that really good trade that Snute finally needed to just get that little bit of an edgeway here. Still moving in with the Banelings. Great zoning out at the top of the ramp. More Banelings moving forward, but he's seen the Spine Claw and he knows he can't push into that natural base. But killing the third of Tefel is not a bad consolation prize, as it is about to go down. Oh, surrounded the Spine Crawler.
In here, but running for the spine.
Oh, no focus fire. Good game. I love ZVZ sometimes, man. It is crazy.
I really thought that, wow, that was nuts.
That was game 1, guys, on a best of 5. Snute now leading the series 1-0, but Tefel kind of being reminded, like, why you don't take quick thirds, I guess.
Yeah, you know, just that pressure is putting it on, and the fact that even right after that, the +1 Carapace had finished. Snute had taken a third of his own, but he had not taken his lair. You know, he was just staying on that kind of aggressive, and Tefel may have tried to rush a little bit too much into teching after that initial attack.
All right, please. Tefel has invited me to Yansu, so it looks like that will be the second map. We're not going to squeeze any ads in, guys. You can sit with our awkward banter. First one in the lobby! Oh, yeah!
Beat me, man! Oh, can I be second? No, I failed.
No, you suck at real ID.
You're my only friend on EU.
And you're not spam clicking that green button.
I know, like... It's so much easier too, and I totally like. Oh.
All right. Well.
So here are the other casters. Yeah.